Welcome to Inspiration Station. Welcome to Inspiration Station. Welcome to Inspiration Station.
Rejoice 1090 would like to salute Miss Marchelle T. Bryant of Percival Tompkins Funeral Home Incorporated as our inspirational business owner and entrepreneur of the week.
Mr. Sanders kept his printing office back in the back of the business. So growing up, actually, my brother Derek and Rudolph, both of them, they were really more active in the business because my brother, he shined shoes in the barbershop, and so he kind of grew up around the business. Myself, I did not. I did not come actually into this business until 1988.
Okay.
1988, I came home. We were actually, my husband and I, Vernon Spearman, were in Michigan, and we needed to come home to help with the business because Mr. Sanders said he was getting kind of frail, and because he was helping my brother run the business. And so things presented themselves that we just needed to come on home. So that's how we got back to Greenwood, because we were in Flint, Michigan.
All right, and I know you said you kind of like got pulled in or sucked in, however you want to put it, but God has a purpose for us all. And no matter how it might have seemed to you at that time, my feeling and my belief in God is wherever you end up is where God wanted you to do, because that is your gift. Now, Marchelle, not only being an exceptional business person, you have done a lot of things in the community, been involved in social activities, civic activities. A lot of people in business, they have a goal of meeting the bottom line, paying the bills, writing the checks, and having a house and a nice car, and that's it. But you've done differently in that aspect. Tell us about that and your feelings on what the main purpose should be of an entrepreneur.
Well, in my walk with the Lord, and just in my walk in this business and learning to love this business for what it represents, which is helping families at a time when they are helpless. Some of them don't know what to do and how to go about doing it. And we, as a funeral home, Percival Tompkins Funeral Home, has always been an entity of service. That's our motto. We serve to please. My dad adopted that motto years ago, and that we serve to please, because it is our desire that whatever we do for our families, that it is pleasing, and that we have done the best we can do to bring them through such a difficult time, because I myself have gone through death in such a way. My dad, my mom, my dad died in 1974. My mom died in 1976, and so on. The lady that raised me, she died, and then fathers, and then 2 husbands. So I know death.
I was going to allude to
I
that,
know
you beat me
death.
to it.
I know death, and I know what it does. And I don't care whether you're prepared for it, whether you're expecting it. It's still hard. It's still very hard for people. So I know how they're feeling, and I know what they're going through.
And you would think, and I'm just on this side of the table, that being in the profession that you're in, even though you hurt when you lose a family member, but you would think, well, okay, I deal with this all the time. It'd be a little bit easier, but that's not the type of person you are.
No, actually, when I first started, because actually my husband, Vernon Spearman, he got his license before I did. And that's how it just came about. And then my brother Rudolph, he came back. Then God took everybody, and so I had to okay, I got to get my license. I've got to go to school for it, because I've got to run this business. I got my parents' picture right there on the wall looking at me. This is what has been passed down to me. And so that's why I say I came kicking and screaming into it, because it was not my first desire But, through working with people and just learning to love this business, because when I first started, I used to be crying at everybody's funeral.
I remember you told me that story a long time ago.
I was sitting up just crying at everybody's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And but with time, and it still happens. It doesn't happen, as much. But there are some families and some situations that really just tug at your heartstrings. They really do, because of you just thinking about what they're going through, and it's just different situations that still bring a tear to my eye.
Mm-hmm.
Really do, because I'm a passionate person, and I have I feel, what they're feeling,
mm-hmm.
and I know it's not good.
All right, tell us about your family.
Which family?
Your children.
My family now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, my son, actually, his birthday, he's the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
He turned 24 yesterday. His name is Vernon Dante Spearman, and my daughter, Maya Chantel, she's a Hackett now. She has 3 children,
mm-hmm.
Renaya, Josiah, and Micaiah, and they're a handful. They're a handful. Yeah, those, especially the last 2. They're 10, 7, and 5.
All right, but being as busy as you are, to be able to balance a family life with business, that takes a special person, a special type of organization within oneself to be able to do that. How do you do that?
I try to go on vacation.
Okay, that's all right. That's a good answer.
I try to get away, because you do need. I don't care where it is, but you just have to sometimes just get away and go to yourself sometimes and just enjoy life, because it is short. We do not know what tomorrow holds.
Mm-hmm.
So even though it is our desire to work and to have this or to have that, it's peace of mind. Is very important. Peace of mind is
mm-hmm.
very important, that you have peace. And that peace that surpasses all understanding only comes from knowing God.
Yes.
But we as people, we still have to kind of get away sometimes and just enjoy ourselves, because God intended us to do those things. You're not just supposed to work, go to church, work, but you're supposed to have a balance. So you're to get away sometimes and to enjoy yourself. And that's what I try to do.
All right. Well, I tell you, well put and stated about family, about business, about the history of how you got involved in this business, and you attend March Chapel Baptist Church.
Yes,
okay.
Bishop Oliver T. McCray Jr. Yes, mm-hmm. And I'm involved in the choir, the Women of Destiny. I'm a part of that. And just trying to do ministry, because funeral service is a ministry. It's not just a business. It is a ministry of helping and healing and service. That is what that is. It's
not to interrupt, but Miss Marchelle also does the Easter egg hunt and does a lot of things in the community for the children. And I want you to make sure you reiterate that, because I know, been there, all the gifts that she gives for these kids, for Christmas, for ones who do not have or have, the means to get. She is very instrumental in a lot. So she's being real humble and not saying what I know that she does, but please.
Well, yeah, we've been doing our Easter egg hunt for about 15 years.
And Christmas, the toys.
And Christmas, yes. Yeah. I kind of stepped it up. Christmas is just these past few years we've done the Christmas things, but
mm-hmm.
we have
Rejoice 1090 would like to salute Miss Marchelle T. Bryant of Percival Tompkins Funeral Home Incorporated as our Inspirational Business Owner and Entrepreneur of the Week.